Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's podcast episode. I'm so happy you're here with me. Today, I want to share something simple, cozy, and very human a rainy day at home. Sometimes life moves so fast, and we forget how beautiful it can be to slow down and enjoy the little things. So, imagine with me, it's raining outside, the sky is gray, and I'm spending the whole day at home. Let's begin. This morning, I woke up to the sound of raindrops tapping against my window. It was soft at first, like a gentle whisper, but soon it became steady and strong. The air felt cooler, and the light in the room was dim. Normally, I would jump out of bed and start the day quickly, but today felt different. The rain made me want to stay under the blankets for just a little longer. After a few minutes, I got up and walked to the kitchen. The first thing I wanted was a warm cup of coffee. I filled the kettle with water and listened to the sound of it heating up. I could already smell the coffee as I prepared it. There's something special about coffee on a rainy day. The aroma fills the whole room and makes everything feel warm and comforting. I sat by the window with my coffee in hand. Outside, the streets were wet, and people were walking with umbrellas, moving quickly to stay dry. Cars splashed water as they drove by. I just sat there, sipping slowly, feeling grateful that I didn't need to rush anywhere today. After finishing my coffee, I decided to read a book. I picked up a novel that I had been meaning to read for weeks but never had the time. I curled up on the couch with a soft blanket and opened the first page. The rain outside became the perfect background music. Every few minutes, I looked up from the book to watch the raindrops slide down the window. It was so peaceful, almost like the world had slowed down. By late morning, I started to feel a little hungry. I went back to the kitchen and made some toast with butter and jam. I also cut a few slices of cheese and grabbed some fruit. It wasn't a fancy meal, but it was exactly what I needed: simple, light, and comforting. I sat at the table, ate slowly, and just listened to the sound of the rain. The afternoon felt like the perfect time for a movie. I picked one of my favorite films, something I've watched many times before. There's comfort in familiar stories. I made some popcorn, turned off the lights, and wrapped myself in a blanket again. Watching a movie while it rains outside feels like the coziest thing in the world. The combination of rain, a warm room, and a good story made me feel completely relaxed. After the movie, I took a little nap. It wasn't planned, but the rain, the blanket, and the calm atmosphere made me fall asleep for about an hour. When I woke up, I felt refreshed. The rain was still falling, a little softer now, like it was slowly coming to an end. In the late afternoon, I decided to write in my journal. I love writing on rainy days because it feels easier to reflect on my thoughts. I wrote about what I was grateful for, about the things I want to do in the future, and about how much I enjoyed the simple moments of this day. Writing always helps me feel more connected to myself. As evening arrived, I made another cup of coffee, this time with a little bit of milk. I lit a candle on the table and put on some soft music. The warm light of the candle and the gentle music created such a cozy atmosphere. I sat there, just enjoying the moment, feeling calm and happy. For dinner, I cooked something warm and easy. A bowl of pasta with tomato sauce and a little bit of cheese on top. The smell filled the kitchen, and the taste was delicious. Eating warm food while it rains outside feels so comforting, almost like giving yourself a hug. After dinner, I called a friend. We talked for a while about life, about funny memories, and about our plans for the weekend. Even though we weren't together in the same place, the conversation made me feel close and connected. By night, the rain had stopped. The streets outside were still wet, and the city lights reflected on the ground like little stars. I stood by the window for a while, watching the quiet street, and felt thankful for this simple, slow day. Finally, I prepared a cup of herbal tea, turned off the lights, and went to bed with my book. The sound of silence after a full day of rain was calming. As I read a few more pages, I slowly felt my eyes getting heavy. Soon, I closed the book, turned off the light, and fell asleep peacefully. So, that was my rainy day at home. A day of coffee, books, movies, writing, and simple comfort. Sometimes, the most ordinary days become the most special when we pay attention to them. Thank you for spending this cozy rainy day with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Until next time, take care and keep finding joy in the little things.